want everyone to close their eyes for just one moment. I want you to think about the person you love most in the whole wide world. That may be your father, your mother, your sibling who gets on your nerve but you love them anyway, your child who might frustrate you to the ends of the earth, but you would also protect them with every fiber of your being. Or maybe it's your best friend who listens to all your dramas but sticks with you through everything, no matter how big or small it may be. Now imagine them being hurt, cold, hungry, or lost. How far would you go to make sure that they were okay and that they were safe? But what happens if you could not help them? What if their safety depended on a stranger and their survival depended on someone else's good heart to help them get through a tough time? Would you want that for another person to help with their loved ones? According to the Salvation Army press release from September 2017, rural areas like Idaho Falls in the United States have a higher level of needs than government measures suggest. While homeless people and people in need are easier to locate in urban cities, we live in a rural community, and it is still a prominent problem. Through a series of unfortunate events, the person you love most, or even yourself, could be a part of that group. My name is Persuasive Bate, and through hours of research on the Salvation Army, I want to tell you how you can help those in the community with whatever they are going through. I will talk to you about the need for donations and volunteers for those in need, and then I will tell you how you can make a difference in the community. First, I want to emphasize the need of nonprofit organizations like the Salvation Army for volunteers and donations. Right now, our community is lacking in volunteers and donations for nonprofit organizations. In as recent as December of 2016, Local News 8 reported that the Salvation Army was in desperate need of volunteers and food. At the time, they wanted to serve 400 families for Christmas, but were short 120 turkeys and low on bell ringers to collect donations. Having volunteers instead of paying a person to ring the bell would allocate more funds to help people in need. Holidays or natural disasters usually see an increase in charitable donations. A study for the University of Liverpool found that the occurrence of a natural disaster in a given state generates an increase in donations to nonprofit organizations. Even though it is a great thing that people come together in harsh times, there is still a need for assistance for people in their everyday lives. According to the survey I posted on Moodle, 2 of you know of someone who benefited from a nonprofit organization, and 1 of you had known what it was like to go hungry yourself. Even from that such small sampling, there were people that had help at some point in their lives. However, all of you said that you had donated time or clothing to at some point in your lives. To help even just one person, the Salvation Army operates numerous programs to help people get through hard times. The Salvation Army helps a variety in numerous ways. They do not just focus on just one initiative. They help veterans, families in need, individuals, mentally disabled people, and people that are just simply down on their luck right now. They insist in giving clothing, food, assisting with bills, medical, housing problems, and they also give away, provide airline miles to help international relief. Some people feel that they do not have enough time or extra money to give to a nonprofit. One easy way you can help is by shopping at Fred Meyer's. It may seem pretty easy, but usually people that shop at Fred Meyer's have a rewards card. If you link your rewards card to the Salvation Army relief. Whenever you just scan your rewards, like you would do if you were putting it on for gas, prescription, and getting points every time you go to Fred Meyer's, it also gives donations to the Salvation Army. It won't be taking money out of your personal account, but it gives that money to Fred Meyer's, and then they donate it to the Salvation Army. It's just as simple as scanning your card, and you will be giving donations to the Salvation Army. Another way people can donate is, all of you said you had flown sometime in your lives. You can donate those miles to the Salvation Army. They use those miles to help bring medical assistance to when natural disasters hit, as well as emergency assistance as well. Again, you just need to sign up through either Delta or United, and they will give you an option to donate your miles, and it's just easy as donating those miles that you may not be able to use, but someone somewhere will be able to use it for other people. Providing in just a small amount of assistance can make a difference in someone's life. Helping just one person can affect more people than you know. 2 of you said that you had known somebody personally that had benefited from a nonprofit organization. And I'm sure the people that you know that benefited are very close and dear to you. And you were, I'm sure, and they were grateful that someone had taken time and money out of their own lives to help them in their life. If you donate just one coat, you will keep a person warm on a winter's night. And if you know Idaho at all, we have really cold nights. We need to help somebody. If it's a child, an adult, a veteran, somebody will use that coat. And then if you donate an extra meal, that one night a person will not go hungry. Both Idaho Falls and Pocatello have Salvation Army thrift stores, or there's the food banks that people can go donate just their time, just one afternoon a week or one afternoon a month, and you'll be providing a meal to somebody. In conclusion, I hope you remember that people are not so different from you that need help in a difficult time. I hope I gave you enough ways that you can help donate to the Salvation Army. I pointed out that the need is present in the community for you to help from everyday individuals like yourself. I also gave different options to do without having to spend extra money or time that you may not have available to you. Whenever you get a chance, do a small amount of good. Next time you are getting groceries at Fred Meyer's, just scan your reward card and you will have done a big amount of good in that one day. And the next time you buy a new shirt, you can donate an old one to the Salvation Army. Your small amount will make a difference to someone else's loved one. Thank you.